So I don't want anybody who smoke to feel offended by anything I say in here, because I'm trying not to discriminate or offend anybody who smokes. Welcome everybody, it's me, MDC, the MDC and MDCRX. And for today, as you can see, we're going to be doing a reaction video. So this Monday coming up is No Tobacco Day. So I decided to do something, a little fun and different on the channel, just to kind of commemorate that and just to talk about smoking for a little bit and just tobacco use in general. Because yes, you don't only have tobacco that you can smoke, you have tobacco that you can chew and other types of tobacco. So anyway, in this video, we're going to be reacting to the video by the Infographics Show called What Happens to Your Body When You Stop Smoking. So let us continue and start the reaction.
According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, smoking causes nearly 6 million deaths around the world each year, and current trends show that tobacco use will be responsible for more than 8 million deaths annually by 2030.
Alright, hold on.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on. 6 million? 6 million. I was thinking 6 billion. I thought he said 6 billion. So in my mind, I'm like, how people still live on the earth if 6 billion people just are dead every year? Never mind. 6 billion, 6 million. So 6 million people die each year from smoking related diseases.
It is the leading cause of preventable death in America, and as many as 16 million people are living with a disease caused by smoking, including cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung disease, and diabetes. So what if you quit? What happens to your body when you stop smoking? Apart from the fact that it's bad for your health, there are many other reasons to quit smoking.
The smell.
It's expensive, it makes your hair and clothes stink, and in many places in the world.
Speaking of that smell, no, I'm not saying it's gross or disgusting or anything. Again, I don't want to discriminate against people smoking or whatever. But to me, the smell is just really strong. I could never deal with that smell of smoking. It's just too strong of an odor for me personally. So I couldn't do it. I don't know how people who smoke so long deal with the smell.
It's considered unsociable, with bans in bars and restaurants, meaning you'll need to leave the crowd and head outside for a puff. There are plenty of pluses to kicking the habit, but what will the health results be? Let's take a look at how your body will change as time passes once you've quit smoking. 20 minutes after the last cigarette is stubbed out, your pulse and blood pressure start to drop back to normal, circulation will start to improve, and your hands and feet will warm to their usual temperature.
So you say now when I come to the pharmacy and I talk about, oh, I have high blood pressure, diabetes or them something, and we ask, do you guys smoke? That's why, because you see, as you don't smoke, as you stop, 20 minutes later, your blood pressure returns to normal and certain things start fixed already. So you see how smoking can affect so much things, and in this case, blood pressure. At
12 hours, halfway through your first day, your carbon monoxide level is back to normal, which is great for your heart as it doesn't have to pump as hard to get enough oxygen to your body. Unfortunately though, it's at this point you'll be feeling the withdrawal and cravings. A couple of ways to fight these feelings are by chewing gum or sipping water. 24 hours. Well done, you've hit the 1 day mark. And the good news is that after just 24 hours, a person's blood pressure begins to drop, decreasing the risk of heart disease and blood clots that can lead to stroke. If you smoke a pack a day, you're twice as likely to have a heart attack as a non-smoker.
Yo, let's just address that. 1 pack a day now. How much coming a pack again? Not even know, but that's enough. That's so enough.
2 days in is a good time for a tasty snack. Smoking damages the nerve endings, which decreases your ability to smell and taste properly. And after only 48 hours...
And that's exactly why them can't deal with the smell. Because them can't smell. So you see, after 2 days, they can start smell and taste better. That's why they can't deal with the smell, because...
Your senses will get sharper as nerve endings begin to heal. Your body will also enter a detoxification phase, with your lungs kicking out mucus left from cigarettes.
I don't like that.
The downside is that this is when the toughest withdrawal symptoms show up. If you are a heavy smoker, you might feel dizzy, anxious, or tired, and you may also crave more food than usual. At the 3 day mark, many people will become moody and irritable, experiencing severe headaches and cravings as the body readjusts. On the positive side, energy levels will increase and you will breathe more easily.
So after the 3 day mark, you get moody, irritable, cravings. They don't mean that. I'm sure someone not smoke and then me stop 3 days ago just constantly, because I be moody and irritable constantly.
This is when the major improvements start. After a couple of weeks, the cravings will subside, and the chance of going back to the habit is far less likely. Your lungs become stronger and clearer, your blood flow has greatly improved, you can exercise without huffing and puffing so much,
Look how much
and the risk of a
stuff,
heart
guys,
attack
look how much
goes
stuff
down
smoking
even more.
does to you.
1 year, a big milestone with the habit in the distant past. Time to celebrate the achievement. The risk of heart disease has decreased by half and will continue to drop beyond this 1 year mark. 5 years. After 5 years without smoking, the body has healed itself so that the arteries and blood vessels begin to widen again. This means blood is less likely to clot, which lowers the risk of stroke to the same level as a non-smoker. And compared to when you first quit, you're half as likely to get cancer of the mouth, throat, esophagus, or bladder.
And this is after 5 years. 5 whole years. So 5 whole years, your body just starting to get back to the level of a non-smoker. Fam.
10 years. Lung cancer is one of the greatest risks a smoker faces, and after 10 years, a person's chances of developing lung cancer and dying from it are about half compared to a smoker. 15 years.
And that's 10 years.
And finally, after 15 years of not smoking, the chances that you'll get heart disease are the same as if you've never smoked at all. Your body has done a huge amount of recovery and healing, rejuvenating the tissue and cells. From the first few weeks of headaches and discomfort to a fully healed body, a long path, but the rewards are very real and very clear. There's no real argument to be made for continuing to smoke. As well as the changes to your health, your immune system will also improve, your hair may become thicker and fuller, and your skin will age less quickly. But of course,
So no
it's never
bothering.
easy, particularly during the first few days and weeks. If you're quitting and need support and are based in the US, you can always call the National Cancer Institute's quit line.
Fine. That's what we done. Right? Based in US because most people here are based in Jamaica. But yeah, that was that video. It was actually really accurate because the course I did was with the WHO, and those facts were really similar. The same actually. It was giving because with the course I did, it gave me stats from 20 minutes into 15 years. So I think they use the same stats. Well, they did say according to the CDC. So I guess it's it's the same statistical database they use. So yeah, basically that. But guys, you see how much things smoking can do to you and how long it actually takes for you to finally get rid of them. Come on, why would you want to smoke? But however, again, let's just not discriminate against people who do smoke. So if you're watching this and you do smoke, I'm not discriminating against you. Anything that gets to the state of coping and in some cases addiction, it is very hard, which is why it's best for you to reach out to your pharmacist. Or, well, for me right now, what I'm going to do is try and link some pages down there that deals with drug addiction and so on, that can help you quit smoking, that have some smoking cessation programs or quitting smoking programs. So if you're dealing with quitting, you can call them, especially if you're in Jamaica. You can call them and you can get help to stop smoking, because it's just the worst when you're actually trying to look for help and you can't find help anywhere. You want to stop but you can't really, because you do need that help but you're not finding that help. I can understand how frustrating that would get. And also, if you know someone who does smoke, you can also share the links that are in my description with them as well. Alright, so that's been the video. I hope it was entertaining and that you actually learned something, if you're a smoker or a non-smoker. If you're a non-smoker, share it with someone who knows smokes, that they can understand the harmful effects of smoking, especially tobacco. Before you leave, I'm gonna ask you to just drop a little subscribe and a like on this video and share it around with your friends. I always like when you do that each week. I don't know what happened last week, but my subscriber count jumped from like 120 to 140. So if you don't want to do that again today, that would be lovely. I love seeing the family grow and people being touched by information. Even more. I love it. Alright, that's been it for the video this week. Come back next week for a brand new video.